three things I love most in this world are sleeping, baby animals, and naps. And when I fall asleep and dream about napping with baby animals, well, that is a trifecta of happiness. Nothing is better than that. Nothing! But not everyone is as happy as I am when they fall asleep. Some people are dangerous monsters, and not in like the sleep farting way, but more in like the murdering way. In 1987, a Canadian man went to bed normal as can be on some sort of moose bed, I assume, because he's like Canadian. It's like the only joke we got in this episode, people. You appreciate it. But then, still asleep, he got out of bed, drove 23 kilometers to his in-laws' house where he stabbed his mother-in-law to death. He claimed the first thing he remembered after going to bed was being in the police station, which is where he drove himself, still asleep after the murder. He was eventually found not guilty of murder by the Canadian Supreme Court. Mother-in-laws, am I right? Sex. In Australia, there is a sleepwalking case involving a woman who would fall asleep, then get out of bed, leave the house, and have sex with strangers. She did this multiple times and was completely unaware of her actions, only being made aware when her partner woke up and saw she wasn't in bed with him and went out looking for her. And that's when he found her, asleep and having sex with a stranger. And there's another story about a Canadian man falling asleep at a party only to be woken up by a girl who he was having sex with against her will. She pushed him off and he fell off the bed, hitting the floor, which woke him up. He was acquitted of charges after 4 ex-girlfriends all testified that he had sex with them while sleeping when they were dating. Climbing. In 2005, a 15-year-old girl slept climbed to the top of a 130-foot crane. Someone noticed the sleeping teen and called the fire department. They got a ladder out to retrieve her, but she was still asleep and they weren't sure how to wake her safely. So the firemen found her mobile phone and had her parents call her to wake her up. She has no memory of ever leaving her house. Eating. A woman in England sleep cooks and sleep eats 2,500 calories a night. She has no memory of it, but wakes up to see a dirty kitchen or leftovers already packed up in the fridge. And this isn't just microwaving Hot Pockets. She chops veggies, poaches eggs, and even has accidentally eaten Vaseline and paint. You want more? I got more. A guy in London mowed his lawn naked while still asleep. A Welsh nurse sleep draws beautiful pencil art, and comedian Mike Birbiglia jumped out a hotel window while sleeping. He made a movie about it. It's really good. You should watch it. Or don't. But you should. If you just can't get enough information on sleep and sleeping, check out D News. They did a whole episode on why we sleepwalk.
In sleepwalkers, there's a glitch in the process that suppresses your body from moving around, namely that you don't produce enough GABA, so you end up moving around even though you're still asleep.
Or watch our episode on ways to fall asleep faster, because the faster you fall asleep, the quicker you can climb to the top of a crane. Hooray!